When Catherine and Keir first met, it seemed as if fate had woven their paths together with threads of gold. Their chemistry was undeniable, their connection electric. From the outside, they were the perfect pair, compliments flowing naturally between them, laughter filling the spaces where awkward silences might have crept in. Yet, beneath the surface of this seemingly ideal match lay a question that neither could ignore. Is this really the best move? Keir had always been a dreamer, a man with grand ambitions. He thrived on the thrill of risk, whether it was climbing the corporate ladder or embarking on spontaneous adventures that most would shy away from. His life was a carefully curated balance of chaos and charm. Catherine, on the other hand, was his opposite in almost every way. Methodical, pragmatic, and deeply rooted in her values. She had built a life of stability and calm, a fortress she was proud to call her own. But it's often said that opposites attract, isn't it? Catherine's stability grounded Keir's impulsiveness, and his boldness challenged her to break free from her self-imposed boundaries. Together, they were a force to be reckoned with. Yet, even the most dynamic duos aren't immune to cracks. Their love story took a turn when Keir proposed something that Catherine hadn't seen coming: a move to another country. A risk worth taking? The idea wasn't just about a physical relocation. It symbolized everything their relationship had always been: an adventure. For Keir, this was the opportunity of a lifetime. An international job offer that promised growth, excitement, and a chance to redefine his career. He envisioned Catherine by his side, exploring new cultures, making memories, and starting a fresh chapter together. But Catherine wasn't so sure. She had built her life in their current city, laying down roots with the precision of someone who didn't believe in temporary fixes. Her career was flourishing. Her friends were her second family, and every corner of her home felt like an extension of herself. Uprooting all of that for a leap of faith? It terrified her. For weeks, the couple danced around the elephant in the room. Keir's enthusiasm bubbled over in every conversation, while Catherine's doubts hung in the air like a storm cloud. It wasn't that she didn't love him. She did deeply. But love alone wasn't enough to silence her questions. Would moving to a new country strengthen their bond or stretch it to its breaking point? Could she give up her hard-earned stability without losing herself in the process? The hard truth. One chilly evening, as they sat across from each other at their favorite cafe, the tension finally boiled over. "You don't trust me, do you?" Keir's voice was quieter than she expected, his eyes searching hers for an answer. "It's not about trust," Catherine replied, her voice trembling. "It's about knowing who I am. This isn't just a move, Keir. It's a gamble with everything I've built. Can't you see that?" Her words hung in the air, heavy with emotion. For the first time, Keir truly saw the depth of her hesitation, not as resistance, but as fear of losing herself. "Catherine," he said after a long pause, "I don't want you to lose anything. I want us to build something new, together." His sincerity struck a chord, but it didn't erase her doubts. The decision loomed over them like a shadow, threatening to reshape their future in ways neither could predict. The ultimate question. As Catherine lay awake that night, she replayed their conversation in her mind. She loved Keir's adventurous spirit, but she couldn't ignore the sacrifices that his dream required. Was she willing to take the risk? Meanwhile, Keir wrestled with his own doubts. Was he asking too much of the woman he loved? Could he abandon this opportunity to honor her fears? Or would he always resent the choice? The turning point. When the morning light crept through their bedroom window, both Catherine and Keir knew a decision had to be made. It wouldn't be easy, and it wouldn't come without compromise. The question remained, is this the best move? Only time would tell if their love was strong enough to weather the storm, or if the cracks in their foundation would finally give way. One thing was certain, this was the moment that would define them, and neither of them could afford to get it wrong. Thanks for watching to the end, and guys, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share, in your comment on the comment section below. Your comments matter. See you next time.